Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Oh, we have a lot of people here already. Hello, hello. Who do we have? Deborah, hello. From Australia. Hopefully you can, maybe you're still awake. Thank you so much for being here. Hello, hello, Deborah. Hello, Alta. How are you? Hello, Kyle. How is everyone doing today on a Wednesday? Yes, this week, the days are a little jumbled. I just go according to my schedule. Now, guys, you know now that my schedule is a little bit, it changes every week. So I come online when I have time because Monday, it wasn't possible, and Friday is not possible. So I'm doing 2 lives, one today at noon and one tomorrow at 6 p.m., I believe, or 7 p.m., whatever it's going to be in the evening. I'm trying to, juggle with different hours here, make sure people can tap in. Hello to England. Hi, Garnet. Hi, Carrie. Hi, Linda. Hello, everyone. Hi, Tina. Hi, Caroline. How is everyone doing on a Wednesday at noon? Now remember that remember I'll be back tomorrow evening. Okay, so for anybody that is not able to spend too much time here, I know it's the middle of the week, the middle of the day, not everybody can connect. Remember that you can come back tomorrow evening. So I want to make sure everybody that wants to get a reading can get a reading. So, right? I know, Linda, I know. Hi, Michelle Collins. Hello, Alabama. Hello, Amber K. How are you? Let's see what Kyle is saying. I was told unofficially that I have been chosen to the job. There we go. There we go. Held up in HR. That's what we saw. That was like a mess, right? Hold up. We didn't quite understand what was going on. Something was delayed. They had to figure it out, or right? There was some sort of delay there. I remember. Okay. Beautiful, Kyle. Beautiful to hear that. That is awesome. Hi, Sonia. That is awesome to hear, Kyle. Yes, we will celebrate in due time. That is beautiful. Okay. Now, for anyone just popping in, let's just go through the rules. That's what we have to do. For anyone, and particularly because this is a different day, this is a Wednesday. Maybe there's some people that are going to be able to see us that usually can't, or for the first time, right? So for anyone popping in, this is a live tarot reading, a live tarot stream where people can get personal tarot readings and ask questions. Now, to be able to get a personal reading, you have to join membership. Members get personal readings. Members only get personal readings. So if you want to ask a question or get your personal tarot reading, join membership. You have the link on the top of the chat. It says join membership. You can click on that, go wherever you go, whatever tier you choose. That'll give you access to tarot readings during lives. As long as you're a member, you can get tarot readings during lives. Or you can just click the join button down below next to the Card Minds logo. That again will take you wherever you wish to go. Pick a tier. Yes, it's paying membership. And that gives you access to personal tarot readings to ask whatever question you want. You don't have to ask a question on money and career. You can ask pretty much whatever you want except health readings. I do not do health readings as I am not a doctor, but pretty much anybody is welcome. Welcome yourself in the chat. Come and join us. Now, you don't have to be a member or a subscriber to come in the chat and join us for positive energies, manifesting, empowering yourself to move forward. Join us in the chat. Don't be shy. Everybody's welcome. We love to have everyone. However, if you do want a tarot reading, that is membership only. Okay. Oh, thank you, Michelle. I'm just waiting on that new job and place to live to make a new start. Okay. So that's what we do, right, guys? For anybody watching that is wanting to ask a question, we that is for members, okay? It's just okay. So now, if you do want to ask a question and you are a member and it's the first time you pop in, because this is a Wednesday and it's a little different, and finally you're able to join the chat, or finally you're able to get a tarot reading because you're a member, here's how it works, guys. Okay, Sonia, I'm getting to that in one moment. You'll be able to ask your question in one moment. Here's how it works. I'm going to put 3 checkered flags up in a moment, so everyone can ask their question at the same time. And then I just go. So wait for the flags. Don't put any questions before the flags because I won't read them, right? I just go according to anything after the flags. Okay? Hi, Kevin. How are you? So once you see the flags, what you're going to do is going to put your question in 2 lines, max 3, right? But short and sweet, guys, in caps, so I can go back to it easily and read it easily if I need to go back to it, with your zodiac sign, your sun sign. So question is all in caps, 2 lines, 3 lines max, short and sweet, with your zodiac sign. After that, I just go according to the list that I have in my chat. There is a lag. There are delays. My list is probably not the same as your list. You might be first on yours and fourth on mine. That's the way it goes. I just go according to my chat and the list in my chat. There's no reason for me, no rhyme or reason for me to move things around. I just go with what's in my chat. Okay? That's just about it. And again, there is another live tomorrow evening. It's probably going to be 6 p.m. I'm hoping for 6 p.m., if not 7, but hopefully it's 6 p.m. tomorrow evening. So if you cannot get a tarot reading today and you're available tomorrow, please come back tomorrow. You can get a tarot reading tomorrow as well in the evening, or if you didn't get it today, right? Just trying to make room for as many people as we can. So if you didn't get it today, you can get it tomorrow. And we also resume our Sunday lives. We do Sunday lives every Sunday, obviously, at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. So if that's a better time for you, you can join us Sunday. All right. That being said, that's a lot of saying. That's a lot of talking. I hope everyone is well. Just getting my notepad here. I hope everyone's doing well on this midweek. And just a reminder that my weeks change all the time, so sometimes I have openings, sometimes I don't. So that, hi Fair Play, how are you? Hopefully I said everything I needed to say. And thank you for your amazing support, guys. Oh, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. If you're not a subscriber, that's free. It's free for you. It's just a click. Click the subscribe button if you haven't yet. If you haven't yet, really, Really, guys? We're trying to get to 50K. Come on. And click the like button, the thumbs up, give it a thumbs up, and give it a whatever it is. All right. Here we go. Guys, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't yet. If you're watching, if you enjoy this channel or it helps you out or you find it entertaining, whatever it is, please subscribe. All right, so here we go. Number 1 is Kyle. Be interesting to see what is the holdup in HR. Okay. We'll see if we can get a little information. 2, Linda. Ooh, okay. At 2. All right, Linda, you got this. Is this a good organization? Will I be happy here? Okay. All right, good luck for the interview. Number 3, we have Alta. Number 4, Carrie. Number 5, Tina. Number 6, Sonia. Welcome, Sonia. I don't know if should I start my channel? I don't know if I've read for you before, Sonia. So welcome, welcome. Beautiful to have you here. Should I start maybe I did. I don't remember. Should I start my channel? For anyone watching outside of the chat, if you want a personal tarot reading, join membership. Number 7, Caroline. What are you selling on TikTok shop, Caroline? Number 8, Amber K. All right, love 2026. Okay. Number 9. A hype. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Linda. I forgot what it was. Yeah, hype. You guys can you guys can go hype videos. If you go on the channel, you can hype your zodiac reading for the week or another reading. I just posted yesterday Libra 2026 and today Scorpio 2026, both money and career, if you haven't had time to look at that. Yes, hype, and you can hype videos. It's only on your phones though. You can't do it on a computer, but on your phones you can go on the channel, and below the video just click on the 3 dots and you'll have hype there, and you can press the hype. You give points to the video, and it allows it to reach more people. I mean, that's what they say. I don't know. Oh yeah, I did, Sonia. I don't remember. Okay, so here we go. Fair play. If you want a reading, join membership. Where am I? Now I'm lost. Okay, I was at Amber K, and now I have Kevin. Okay, so 9, Kevin. TSE. All right, so 9 is Kevin. I know, you're all that, Linda. You're a subscriber, a member, and a hyper. Don't forget to like the video, guys. I'm just checking if I have fair play. If you want a reading, click on the join membership above. All right, I think, okay. Okay, all right. I'm saying okay to Caroline. All right, so we have 9 readings. Better get my vitamins up. All right, so number 1 will be Kyle. Beautiful. Let's see if we can tap into a little more energies for Kyle. Number 2, Elro. Good luck for the second interview. We'll tap into that as well. Number 3, Alta. Number 4, Carrie. Number 5, Tina. Number 6, Sonia. Number 7, Caroline. Number 8, Amber K. Number 9, Kevin. Anyone popping in, please let them know, guys, what's going on. Yes, you are a member, and an amazing member, Linda. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up, guys. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't yet. If you're watching outside of the chat or inside of the chat and you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, and you enjoy this channel or find yourself coming back every week for your zodiac reading, it's time to subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. It supports the channel, and it allows us to go to 50K, guys. Come on. Come on. You can do it. And remember that tarot readings are not what we want to hear, but what we need to hear in that moment. And the energies change constantly. So a reading you have at one point can be completely different at another point. We're tapping into energies, right, that are fluid and that keep changing. So whatever messages you get, whatever type of reading you get, positive or negative, tap into what can you connect with. Tap into what is necessary for you. If it makes sense to you, tap into that. The point is to evolve, right? The point is not to sugarcoat you and to give you things that you want to hear just because you want to hear it, right? I'm just saying. I know it's not for you guys, but I do get comments, you know, about people that are upset or they don't want to hear it or it's not what they wanted to hear. It's not what they're supposed to hear, blah, blah, blah. I get the whole laundry list. So I'm saying this again. Tarot reading is not to get, you know, rainbows and unicorns. Sometimes it is, but it's not all about rainbows and unicorns. And if you want rainbows and unicorns, then go to Rainbows and Unicorns. I'm not rainbows and unicorns. Amber K, what? If I think when you have multiple readings, yes, I'm not saying not optimistic. I'm just saying, well, that's another thing. When you have multiple readings several times a week, well, first of all, tarot readings are not, you know, you have to just take what resonates with you, right? And so it gets confusing when you ask the same question over and over again every day, all day, because you're going to get a different answer because the energies keep changing. It's up to you to make decisions. It's up to you to do what you want to do. It has nothing to do with tarot. You do what you want to do. Free will, free choice. Tarot is going to give you energies. Tarot is going to give you whatever is going on at the moment. But whatever happens, it's your choice. It's all about you and what you want to do. Free will, free choice. Tarot's not going to tell you what to do. Tarot's not going to say what you should do. Tarot's just telling you what the energy is at that moment. But that doesn't mean that you have to do what tarot says, and that doesn't mean that tarot is telling you what to do. Does that make sense, guys? Does that make sense? But yes, positive energies. I hope it makes sense, because sometimes I feel like people connect in wanting an answer, which is yes, wanting clarity or wanting to understand or wanting to figure things out or feel the energy and feel what's coming in and all that. But at the end of the day, it's all about you. Okay. Sorry, Kyle. I just want to make sure everybody understands that if you ask the question multiple times, the same question, you'll probably get multiple different answers. But then there's a root of the matter. There's always a root that stays there. All right, here we go. I'm going to stop rambling. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't yet, guys. And if you want a tarot reading, join membership. As simple as that. Here we go, Kyle. What is the holdup in HR for Kyle? What is the holdup? What is the holdup? Okay. Oh, well, this one keeps popping out. Okay. Multiple options. Multiple options. What is the holdup in HR? Well, I'm trying to get, all right, I'm putting, what is the holdup for Kyle Capricorn in HR? What is the holdup in HR? No? Okay. What is the holdup for Kyle Capricorn? What is the holdup? All right, come on. All right, that one wants to come out. The Magician. Wow, okay. I do feel like there were multiple options there. I do feel like they're deciding what the best options was. Some were good, some were not so good, and I do feel like they're trying to figure out what the best option is with the Eight of I mean, what was it, the Seven of Cups? Sorry. Yeah, the Seven of Cups. I do feel there was a lot of, yeah, too many options, sort of overwhelmed, or I wouldn't say they're overwhelmed, but I would say that there's a lot and a lot to go into, and they have to figure it out. And maybe they're overwhelmed and it's administratively with all the candidates or all the people and all the fact checking and all the information they have to go through. I do feel there's a sense of being overwhelmed or not enough time, a time issue. Okay. Now, with the Magician, this just tells me that this is time to move forward, time to make it happen. And that you have the right skills. So if they're trying to figure it out administratively, if they're trying to back check and fact check everything, you, on the other hand, have all the tools to move forward in success, right? You have the Chariot and you have the Magician. So probably the timing is also figuring out that you're the right candidate to align with you, to make sure you have all the knowledge, the experience, checking all the boxes for you to be able to move forward. They're checking if you have everything you need to move forward on this job. And then you have the Chariot and the Ace of Wands. I mean, all of these cards are amazing. And look at the difference between the energy we have today and the energy we had last week, or whenever it was. Yes, Sunday. But we did have the Seven of Cups, which tells me that, yeah, they're overwhelmed with a lot of administration and a lot of stuff going on. But it is a possibility that maybe you're relocating or whatever it is, you're determined to move forward on this. No looking back. No looking back. Is there travel involved? It's possible. Is there relocation involved? It's possible. but your determination is pretty amazing here, um, and really, you know where you have to go. You know where your goal is. You know where your energy is, and you're going to put all your energy and effort and commitment in this job, right? All the forces with you, all the forces, and it's also going to bring you back a sense of balance. Let's see one card on the Ace of Wands. Powerful movement forward, but powerful movement forward because you're aligned, you're ready, you know who you are, you know what your experience is, you know what they're looking for, you know, right? You know that it's time. You know that it's time. What is this Ace of Wands all about for Kyle? What is this Ace of Wands all about? Thank you. Yeah, standing your ground. Woo, standing your ground. Kyle, good for you. Standing your ground. What is the Magician? No, one more card on the Seven of Wands. Standing your ground and moving out of financial difficulties or the difficult mindset, moving into smoother waters. What is the Magician all about here? Moving forward, not looking back. Look at that. It's a milestone. Celebrating a milestone. I'm going to leave it at that because it's really positive. Please come back. Let us know when you have the result or when you have the answer or when they connect with you. For me here, it's a really big push forward and a positive push forward, Kyle. Beautiful reading. Again, there you go. In what? 3 days apart? Completely different energies and different readings. Just to tell you what tarot is all about. That's a perfect example. Perfect example. Now, so you can understand. Not for everybody. I know that most of you understand. But for the people that are trying to still figure out what tarot is all about, right? That's a perfect example. Kyle did a reading on Sunday where it was all over the place. It was very confusing. I was trying to figure it out. I could see something was happening, but I could see there was a holdup. I could see it was complicated, right? And that's exactly it. Kyle comes back and saying there's a holdup in HR. We don't know exactly what, but he's surely probably the right candidate, but there's a holdup there. And between 3 days apart, here we have a real positive push forward. Complete different energies and complete different cards for the same subject, the same person. So there we go. Hi, Georgia. How are you? Yes, room for growth. And if you're doubting or hesitating, Kyle, it's time. It's time to take on more responsibility. It's time to align with your experience, even if these are things that you've never done before. It's time to rise up and it's time to empower yourself in new responsibilities and grow. Cooking, well, yeah. Right? Isn't that our that's what that's the cue. That's the cue, Georgia. Cooking and tarot. Tarot and cooking. I sort of like that. We should do that. Cooking and tarot, or tarot and cooking. It's okay. Now, Georgia, remember that tomorrow evening, or that might be a little difficult for you, but I will be back tomorrow evening, and I will be back Sunday, guys, okay? So if you don't get a tarot reading today, you can get one Sunday. You can get one tomorrow evening, maybe. I mean, Eastern Standard Time. All right, I'm going to move on to number 2, to Linda, who has another interview. Salty cake. Ooh, I love that. Oh, yes, that's good. That is good. It's like a quiche type thing. That's yummy. Maybe we have to start a channel, Georgia, with cooking and tarot. Tarot and cooking. All right. There you go. Sonia's making lunch. What's for lunch, Sonia? So next up is going to be Elro, Linda. Let's see what we have for the second interview. All right, let's see what we have for Linda on her second interview. Is this a good place? Will she be happy? All right, here we go. Oh, that sounds good too, Sonia. All of this sounds yummy. I'm on a diet, so so everything sounds amazing. All right, here we go. Linda, let's see what we have for Linda. Second interview today. Is this going to be a good place? Will Linda be happy? Linda Sag, is this a good place? Will she be happy? Nope. Need new cards. Come on. One more time. Sorry, guys. I have to shuffle a little bit more sometimes between readings because cards pop out. Thank you all for being here, guys. Remember to hit the subscribe button if you haven't yet. If you enjoy this channel, if you want to support the channel and moving it towards 50K, guys, please hit the subscribe button if you haven't yet. All right, Elro, let's see what we got. Let's see if we can do this. Second interview today. Is this going to be a good place for Elro? Will it make her happy? Is this a good place? Oh, third interview and final. So this is a third one. Okay. All right, third interview. Is this a good place? Is this a good place for Linda? Ooh. Okay. Oh, that did want to come out. Judgment. Eight of Cups. Two of Swords. Nine of Wands. The Death card. It's a big change. It's a big change for you, Linda. Very hardworking, very committed, very good at what you do. You have victory over this big change. Like, you're proudly going to lead a team, or proudly going to be acknowledged, rewarded, again leading a team, or acknowledged to lead a team, or a very valuable and very much rewarded for your hard work. However, it's something, like I said, I believe last time, completely different. You're stepping away from something unfulfilling or not fulfilling for you anymore. You're moving on. It is a big choice, and I don't know if you've made your decision yet, or I don't know if they made their decision yet. We have the Two of Swords, so sort of, it's a crossroads there, and a decision has to be made. We'll pull another card on the Two of Swords. Something's blocked, or you're not quite ready, or you haven't addressed certain issues yet, or haven't mentioned certain things, or having wanted to discuss certain things, or you just have to make a decision between either two directions or two financial options or two options. And so the decision is right smack in the middle here. You're doubting, you're sort of walking on eggshells, you're not quite sure about this thing. But I do feel, okay, well, and we have the Death card and the Judgment, which just tells me that this is completely different. Starting something completely different, really letting go an energy, really letting go something that is unfulfilling. Okay. But now also it's about letting go the past job, or letting go the past dynamics, or whatever you've been working in for a long time maybe, and clearing. There's a lot of clearing of the energies, clearing, healing, forgiving, understanding with the Judgment. It's a big, big decision to let go and to clear the air and to forgive yourself, to forgive others with the Judgment. It's a rebirth. It is a complete career rebirth with the Judgment and the Death card. But it's also, so it's a career rebirth, but it's also healing, clearing, cleansing, call it whatever you want. A lot of energies to let go of. Okay. All right. Well, let's see what this, let's pull a card on the Two of Swords, because that's the one that's really, and look what comes out again. Six of Wands. Again, with the World card, which tells me that you're moving into a complete new cycle. Having to address things, having to complete things, complete learning information, integrating a lot of information, integrating a lot of documentation, whatever. There's a lot of integrating and processing to end this cycle. Beautiful cycle, by the way, very committed, very hardworking, right? And you're rewarded for your experience and all that you have done and all that you represent. You are rewarded, but it is the end of a cycle. Again, the Eight of Pentacles, which keeps telling me that you're working really hard. And there we go. There's the new direction. There's the breakthrough. There's the clarity. So what's interesting here, it's not just about the job. It's not just about the job, like, or even, it's big enough to change careers, right? A career rebirth. It is a complete refresh, but it's a complete mind, body, and soul refresh. So it's not just about the profession. It's not just about the job. It's about you. And it's about you letting go all of these energies that you have been in for a very long time. It's a real, real breakthrough of clarity, of understanding where you stand in your job, what you represent. It is a real mental breakthrough. So to bring in a clear decision, whether something's revealed to you, whether there's an awakening, whether there's a truth of clarity popping in, it is a real, real mental breakthrough for you to be able to make a real clear decision. And the decision is here. Whatever the decision is for you, the decision is here. The decision is there for you to make. You have the Strength card, patience, self-control, slow and steady, avoid anything impulsive. I think you're really moving into a whole new energy that might be a little slower. You're making money choices. You have this real, real inner strength to bring in something very stable and lasting. There's a lot of clearing and understanding and wanting to make a clear decision for you. And it is a breakthrough, a mental breakthrough. One more card on the judgment, please, or on the, well, I'm going between the judgment and the death card, but I believe they're more or less the same energies of family, family first. It's about your family, harmony, emotions. You're Sag, there you are. And again, the World card, completing a cycle and now taking your time. Temperance is all about positive energies and aligning yourself with something more protective, something more aligned to you, and taking your time, balancing your flow of energies, taking care of you, work-life balance, very important. So for you, it's not just about the job. It's not just about happy. Well, that's probably why you asked me if you would be happy in the job, because this is about work-life flow as well. Your mental clarity, emotional clarity, physical clarity, all of the above. All of the above, because you're starting a whole new cycle. And a successful cycle. But it is a moment of change. Again, free will, free choice. But there's a completion. 2 times the World card. There's a real completion. So whether you've achieved real goals in the preceding job or in your current job, and now you're ready to move on to this new cycle, whether you're rewarded for your effort, your commitment, your experience, your hard work, it's a real beautiful new chapter that begins, but it is a whole new chapter. Finding that balance. Finding that balance. All right, that's what I have for you today, Linda. Something, it is a real difference. But again, not just about the job. This is about you. Changing your dynamic. Changing energies. You're so welcome, Linda. So welcome. Thank you so much for your support, your kindness, your energies. Thank you, everyone, for your beautiful energies and support. You know how important you are and how much I love connecting with your energies and how much I appreciate. Huge gratitude to all of you guys, members. Huge gratitude. You don't even know. All right, here we go. 3, we have Alta. 4 is going to be Carrie. 5, Tina. 6, Sonia. And let us know, or let me know, how this interview goes. 3 Alta, 4 Carrie, 5 Tina, 6 Sonia, 7 Caroline, 8 Amber, 9 Kevin. All right, Alta. What can I expect from my sales this week? All right, let's see what we have for this week, Alta. Financially, what do we have for Alta in the sales? What do we have? What can Alta expect sales-wise this week? All right, Alta. What do we have for Alta? Libra. Alta, Libra. What do we have for Alta, Libra? Alta, Libra. Again, thank you all for being here and connecting. And if you're wondering what this is all about, yes, this is a live tarot session where all members can get a live personal tarot reading. If you're interested in becoming a member, click the join button in the chat or down below next to the Card Minds logo. All right, here we go. Alta. What do we have for Alta? What can Alta expect financially for sales? What can Alta expect financially? Queen of Pentacles. Am I taking these? Ooh, nice. Alta, nice. Okay, you're being resourceful. There can be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn around you with whom you're working that is really, really resourceful. That's going to be helping you. Maybe someone you're working with, maybe someone you're collaborating with that has great ideas. But, well, we have the Page of Swords. So there's a new idea there, exploring new ideas, learning, training. There's a whole new dynamic here. Curious, wanting to know, wanting to learn, wanting to exchange. I feel like this Queen of Pentacles, if this is not you, if this is you, you're very resourceful. You will find the solution on this creative idea that you have that you're developing. Nurture this idea. You're going to make money off this idea, whether it's artistic or just creative, in whatever sense creative can be within your business, within whatever you're developing. This is something that's exciting and that's going to bring in money. You have the Ten of Pentacles, money. Money is coming in. Money is coming in a way where now things are going to be more harmonious in your life, more harmonious in your family. Maybe being able to help others with this finances, help others with making money in this creative idea or artistic idea or whatever it is. This is about nurturing I'm hearing family as well. Family is very important here. Maybe helping out family. Maybe this is money is going to be able to help out family or something like that. It is new. It is new. Now, this Queen of Pentacles, if this is not you, again, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, very resourceful around you, very practical, very pragmatic, someone that knows how to find solutions, someone that knows how to figure things out. If it's not you, if it's you, you're the one that's very resourceful in developing this, creating this, whatever it is. All right, so let's see what this Page of Swords is all about. Learning new, training, new. This is all new. What is this Page of Swords all about? Is this a new financial idea? There's a lot of questions. There's a lot of conversations. You're very curious about this. Is this an investment? Are these contracts? Are you planning contracts? Are you researching? You're researching very carefully. What is this all about with the Page of Swords? Alta, you are at Libra as well. Okay. Yeah, so here you are. This is you. So you're going from the Page to the Knight, which tells me that, okay, so it starts with an idea with a lot of questions and a lot of information and planning and research, to the Knight, where there's sudden action forward. You're making a sudden financial decision, or you're making a sudden decision, sudden business decision. Careful not to make it too quickly. Be bold, but don't be reckless. Make sure you don't make a decision too rash, right? Patience, patience. No impulse decision, no impulse financial decision, but there you are. You do have money there's the money coming in. So there is finances coming in, or an offer coming in. There's a sudden offer. There's a sudden financial offer, or now it's suddenly moving forward. Financially, business-wise, whatever you've been working on and you've been creating. This is a new idea. Either a new idea related to finances, or now you're finding finally clarity on budgeting, clarity on the contract, clarity on legal matters, whatever it is. It's a really smart decision. Careful not too much impulse, right? But it's a really smart decision. There's finances coming in. I'm going to leave it at that. That's a really good one too. Great, great energies today, guys. Great, great energies. All right, moving on to Carrie, Sagittarius. So Carrie number 4, Tina number 5, Sonia number 6, Caroline number 7, 8, Amber, 9, Kevin. And welcome, welcome to anybody watching now. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't yet. Hi, Carrie. How are you? What do we have for Carrie? Sagittarius General. Okay. I see. Oh, yeah, that's the other thing I forgot. Well, that's probably because I know all of you now. That if you are getting a reading from me, it is better to be in the chat while I do your reading. But if you're not there, you're not there. I didn't say that, but I know most of you know it already. Again, every tarot reader is different. For me, when you're present in the chat while I do your reading, makes a huge difference. Huge difference in energy and huge difference in clarity. But again, if you're not there, obviously I understand, you know, it's the middle of the week, the middle of the day, or wherever you situate yourself in the world. You're probably at work and have other things to do than to just hang out on a chat, but you can come in and out, right? So that's a possibility as well. All right. And also, these live readings are up. I keep them up. All the live readings are up, so you can go back to them whenever you want. And if you're not here during the live reading, you know, you can always check back for all your readings. All right. Let's see, Carrie, what we have for Sagittarius. Carrie, Sagittarius. And also, I love when you guys come back to me and telling me what happened. If the tarot reading made sense, right? Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it does. And sometimes it makes sense weeks later, days later, months later. Because there's no time frame in tarot. These are energies. There's absolutely no time frame. So we tap into whatever energies we tap into, guys. So thank you for all that come back and let me know when things are shifting, changing. Thank you for that. All right, here we go, Carrie. Sagittarius General. I'll cut the cards one more time. All right. Carrie, Sagittarius General. What do we have for Carrie? Too many cards. What do we have for Carrie? Sagittarius General. What messages do we have for Carrie? What do we have for Carrie? 5 of Wands. Knight of Swords. Sorry, I'm just looking. Tina. No, not Tina. Sonia and Amber. What are your signs again? Okay, well, that one wanted to come out. All right. Carrie, what is going on? There are disagreements here. Disagreements or discussions, a lot of discussions or brainstorming or people, there's a lot of discussion here. A lot of people, a lot of options, a lot of discussions. Maybe a lot of competition, too many people, or too many options involved, or too many people involved. Assert yourself. Stand out of the crowd. There's way too many people involved. Knight of Swords. There's impatience, sudden shift. Oh no, you want things to move forward.